What's up, everybody? Today we've got a new project on the channel. So instead of the Infinity or the airsoft videos you guys are used to, we're gonna be starting work on this car. So we bought this car for $1,200 off Craigslist. It's a hoopty. We're not gonna lie here. It's got some nice wheels on it, some nice eBay spec wheels. It's got some coilovers on it. It's got a Mishimoto radiator. Mind you, this all came with the car for $1,200. It's got, some cool hoses on it, some, rice mods. We'll get into detail what's wrong with the car, but right now there's like a mosquito nest in it, so we're taking out the seats. We already got one out. Show you him doing it over here. This is Joey. This is his car, and it's got a steering wheel in it. It 5-speed. It's got the roll bar, nice little roll bar. It's like this awful paint on it. So here's one of the seats out. We already had to make a Craigslist run to buy a $20 battery because the battery it came with was shot. We tried getting charged at O'Reilly's and they told us it was no bueno. And we just found something inside the car. We found underneath the seat, we found a micro SD card. So we're gonna, after we get the seat out, we're gonna go inside and check out what's on it. Hopefully there's some juicy stuff. Joey, what do you think? What do you think we're gonna find on there? Porn.
Hopefully.
He said hopefully.
No.
All right. So we got the file right here, no name. Wow. How disappointing. It's just a bunch of audio books. The soft top, it's got a bunch of holes in it. It leaks. We already duct taped it up. So there's one of the first problems. Next problem, we were driving on a bumpy road and the whole coil pack fell off and 3 spark plugs came out and started misfiring like a bitch. So new coil pack on the way. Be ready for that video. New coil pack and spark plug wires. The oil pump is awful. Whenever you're driving, the oil pressure just shoots up crazily. Pop-up headlights still work. Doors are all misaligned. So yeah, we'll get a time lapse going of Joey taking out this seat. So we just got that out of there. The seat.
We got more money.
We got money. We've collected a money pile over there. We're gonna see how much we made off this car. There was 2 wires going to the seats that this guy didn't even put quick disconnects on. He just crimped them together, so we had to cut them out. We're gonna go over to O'Reilly's and buy some quick disconnects, plywood that gets it up the driveway. So we need coil pack, which we ordered. We were gonna take the seats out, which we just did. So seats, we gotta cross that. Don't worry about that one. Seats took out. We gotta primer the trunk because there's some just some surface rust on it. We need to fix the headlights so it doesn't catch on the hood. We need to fix the clutch. I'll show you what we mean by that right now. So his clutch, there's basically no clutch there. My guess is because this clutch master cylinder? I know that's your brake master cylinder. I'm just gonna call it the clutch master cylinder. It's completely rusted out. It probably needs to be bled and probably needs a new one, to be honest, because that's probably the original 91. Because this is a 1991 MIATA. Okay, then we gotta fix the door hinge like I said earlier because the door doesn't shut right. We need to wash it. We haven't washed it since we got it. We need to fix the radio, which we're working on. I just primered the radio, like Ben. I'll show you that in a second too. And then the battery kill switch. This is a questionable one because we put the new battery in and it's, I did some multimeter testing last night and it looks like the alternator is bad. It's either the alternator or the pulley is just not picking up on the alternator. But I just checked for pressure and it looked fine. Then we need to check spark plugs, which I did. The spark plugs looked fine. They're NRG type R, whatever. They just said NRG R on them. They looked clean. The gap was fine. And then we need to get some more keys, or just one more key, because it only came with 1 key. And every single time you open the trunk, it feels like it's gonna break. Let me show you the paint job I just did. So I've got it under a bucket here, so no bugs fly on it or anything. One-handed. So I just got it primered black right here, the tray, because it was just silver and it looked god awful. So once that dries, I'm just gonna hit it with some clear coat, and then it should be fine. Okay. The car does have a aftermarket muffler on it. It sounds like a Rice MIATA.
Shitter.
Yeah, shitter. But look at this stance, guys. Look at this. Jesus, that's so low. That's insanely low. Okay, so we're gonna probably run to AutoZone and Safeway to get like a steam cleaner, to rent one, and clean up all this trash in here. All right, so there's the before and the after. I mean, on camera it looks worse than it is, but once we get that steam cleaner and get all that dirt and moisture out, it will look a lot better. So there's the before. We got some, hydration, some deep cleaner. We're about to get done. The cleaner home, it didn't fit in my trunk because, coupe problems, haha.
Shut the fuck up. Go on.
There she is. All right, so we're gonna go open the garage up real quick and get that bad boy in there. We're also gonna call my parents to see if they need anything cleaned, so maybe they'll help pay for it. So we just realized this doesn't have a hose on it, and we already filled it. So we're gonna put it inside the car and let it rip, I guess. And we gotta get that guy right there. What a rip off. We had to get that and that.
Alright, I'll buy it.
We got the hose. Thanks, Rug Doctor, for charging us $5.
Lit.
Let's get her done. So here's the after. On camera it shows a little more dirty, but in person it's very clean. Okay. And there is, that's the before. Pretty nasty, pretty gross. And here's the after. A lot better, smells a lot better. So we're gonna go ahead and do this side without filming, and then we'll film the seats. So we got one seat cleaned. Obviously you know which one's cleaned. Clean, dirty. That looks so much better. It's amazing.
Probably not on the camera too.
No, the camera it looks good on the camera. Come check it out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, so that worked really well. Now Joey just vacuumed this side, so now we're gonna clean it. So there's the clean side. On camera it doesn't look too good, but there's the dirty side. Obviously much more.
Looks like shit.
All right, let's get to work. The dirty water from just one side in here. It's black. We're gonna see what it looks like when it comes out. Ooh-wee.
It's all rust and dirt, shit, mold, too. Nice.
Yummy.
Damn.
Cleaned up really good. Gotten like pretty much all of the gross stuff out. That's just a little bit of, it's clean to the touch. Like, it's not gross. There used to be mosquitoes living in here. Hopefully they all died. Like, it's not perfect in any means, but it's so much better than it was. As you can see from earlier in the video. Still gotta get some dry ice and get all this out of here. Make plywood cut out in here. But the seat, that's what's up next. Next seat. Look up the lineup. We got G35, G37, Porsche Cayenne, behind that Lexus that's being sold, then bada bang, the Miata. So we've got all the cash that we found here, and we're gonna do a little cooking with cotton episode. All right, so we got the money here. We're gonna get a bowl, Not a good bowl. We'll just get this cup. We're gonna put them all in there. And we're gonna get some vinegar. Some vinegar. Yeah. Apple cider, obviously. It's gotta be. It's got chunks in it, I don't know why. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna let this do its thing. Maybe get a knife and stir it up a little bit. Come back in maybe like an hour and see what happens. That might be on the next episode of MIATA. We haven't come up with a name yet. If anybody's got a name, leave it in the comments down below. In both seats, we wire tucked some of the wires. We cleaned up the trunk just a tiny bit. It doesn't look like it, but it's a lot better than it was. We cleaned all of the carpet. We cleaned back here. We cleaned the seat belts. We painted the, let me get over here. We painted whatever this thing is.
This is like a rain guard.
Yeah, rain guard. We cleaned all the glass on the car, all of the mirrors. They're very shiny now. You can see so much nicer out of them. We painted this little cover because there's no plastic piece that goes over it, so this will look a little nicer. We're also, I think that was actually it though. We also cleaned my dad's carpet covers, but that's, yep. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll probably be back with an alternator video, replacing and installing an alternator.